Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday. Let's see. All right, guys. I am Shantae with Completely Crafty by Shantae. Just want to welcome you to my live. This is the last week for Christmas in July. So we are going to be working on this Santa Claus. Well, this was the inspiration for it. So we're going to do deco mesh today. Let's see if I can. Yep, let's find me there. And then I just need to get on YouTube and I will be set. All right, perfect. All right, so we're just going to use our standard. It's just a 14-inch. Yes, 14-inch Dollar Tree ring. We're going to use this sign, and I have this black with white border stripe mesh, but I'm also going to be using this red with the white snowdrift inside. So let's get started. I'm going to change my view. I always forget to do that, so let's do that now. If you are watching, please say hello so I know you're there. Hi, Andrea. All right. I'm just going to do the poof method. For the inner, and then, hey, Theodora. All right, and because I don't like for it to look all icky, I'm going to trim it up a little bit just to make it look neat. Hey, Rachel. Hi, May. How are you? We're just going to do some 10-inch posts first. Theodore, did you have a good time visiting family and friends? I'll puff them up some more once I finish, but I try to do some puffing beforehand. Hey, Nina. How are you this evening? Like I said last week, as much as I love doing Christmas, I actually am looking forward to going back to doing fall and Halloween because I don't have all of my supplies out. So it's hard to pick a project because I swear, for the last 3 weeks, I've been trying to do this grapevine wreath, but I just felt like I would be on for 10 or 15 minutes, and so I nixed it twice. So oh wow, that's nice, Theodora. All right, I'm just going to cut off the extra. I know a lot of our crafty friends are headed to Texas for Reef Makers Live. I know they'll have a great time. As an introvert, I just feel like that's too many people. Hey, Sherry. Okay, thank you, Rachel.
Sure thing.
Uh-oh. My Siri thought I was talking to it. It just scared me. All right, so I've done the inner. Now I'm going to take my, I'm going to take my black and white mesh. Hold please, because some has already fallen. So let me get it before I get started. Because I've been known to lose my mesh. So, all right. So, no, because I have to work. And so I just knew I wouldn't be able to take time out to watch. So when I do their workshop, I like to be able to not be doing anything, and so that I can enjoy and learn something. But since I have to work, I didn't think I would do it. Thanks for hopping on YouTube, Miss Rachel. I've made my, I'm a list person. So not only did I make my list, I do like diagrams of things. And so I have my reefs in a shop in one of the neighboring states. And so I want to get some fall items to them before I have my surgery. So I drew beginning of the day reefs. Welcome. I want to get that done before I have my surgery. So what I make for my craft shows, I make something different for the shop because, again, you don't really know. It's different. Theodora, I don't blame you. Hey, Debbie. Maybe 1 year I'll get there. But again, I really enjoy going to Hardworking Moms retreat when it's a smaller group and we actually do some projects. So, you know, as much as I would love to meet all of those fantastic creators, I don't know if my anxiety would let me, because that's a lot of people. But it would, like, it's, you know, we were fortunate to have, you know, Zoom calls, and so we got to see people face to face that way. But it would definitely be nice to meet so many people that you communicate with through just messaging. But I would love to meet some people in person. Me too, Andrea. I think in Lord, I only ever get to go to the spring retreats for her, but I feel like there's no more than 20 or 25 of us, and it's so nice. one of my cubbies, we were on a call on Monday, and she lives not far from one of the places I'm going to be doing one of my shows, and she says she goes to it every year. So she said she was going to stop by to say hello, so that'll be nice. Although I do get to see her, because she goes to Lori's retreats too, so I have at least met her in person. Now I feel like I should have made maybe 12-inch poofs because, hey Bonnie, because my black and white seems to be overpowering. I understand that, Andrea. I think what makes her retreats manageable is because we meet once a week on a Zoom call. So a lot of the faces you already know. And so when you get there, it's not like you're a stranger. So I think that helps. Hey, Donna. Sorry if you guys say hello and I missed it, because sometimes I get to gabbing and I sometimes miss. Okay, so again, because my stash is still packed away, I have a lot of red and white ribbon, but I'm going to try to break it up or add some color when I do the bow. But the first set of ribbon I pulled out, I was all excited about. They had snowmen on it, and then I looked at my sign. I was like, that's not a snowman, that's Santa Claus. So then I had to go figure out if I could find some more ribbon that was more appropriate. Oh, for sure. At Lori's retreat, she has great helpers. They're great designers too. The projects are fun. One night is always dress up. It's always a theme night. You know, pajamas. I think it was the 70s or 60s one time. And then the roaring 20s. So it's always fun. And people come from all over. I'm fortunate that I can drive, although it's a long drive. I drive because I always go and get supplies first, and then I go to the retreat. So if she decides to have it at someplace other than her house, I might have to figure something else out. All right, so we are finished with the base. Looks nice and full. Just gonna fix this. So this will look cute on here. Have some glue string hanging. All right, so I picked out, once I realized that they were snowmen and not Santas, this ribbon that says ho ho ho. And against my better judgment, I picked this. This is like full of glitter. So this striped one, and this like was all over my table here. Rachel, try to put it on your schedule to go next spring. I know I can definitely do spring because, like, I think her retreat is the end of August, but I have too much going on. I have the surgery, and then I'm going away the beginning of September, so I just didn't feel right taking that many days off. So see if you can put it on your schedule. See how many wreaths you have to sell in order to make it. I'm not doing the crisscross on this bottom layer. I am actually just spanning it out so that you can see the ho-ho-ho better. No, Andrea, it is not. I want to say it's maybe $350. But you do have to pay for a hotel, and the hotel is right behind her shop. I want to say $350 or $450, and then the hotel. But I think we get like 5 or 6 projects out of that. So we do a lot. And then most of the meals are included with that as well. She usually does a business day where you come in a day before the event. It's normally Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Or is it just Friday and Saturday? I'll get confused. I think it's 2 days. Might be 3 days. You come in the day before the retreat starts, and she goes over some business tips. But she had to cancel this year because her mom has an appointment that's going to be all day, and so she had to cancel. So, but it's good information. You learn new techniques, and you use things like, I had never worked on a bicycle frame, and I was so excited when that was one of the projects, and I had asked for her to do tier trays, but of course she's doing tier trays in the fall, and I won't be there because I want to learn how to do a tier tray. But I'll learn something else, I'm sure. I learned something. She showed us this painting technique. And then she has a shop. She has a warehouse of goodies. Hey, Bonnie. And we normally go shopping. She sure is. She sure is. Lori's a sweetheart, too. This ribbon isn't, I don't know what the material is. It's not like a canvas. I don't know. But I'm not caring for it. I tried to talk my husband into coming down and hanging out with me, but he had to pack, so he couldn't join me. Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? Besides Theodora, who's hanging out with family? It's too hot out. I hear you. I ordered my husband something from one of the vendors at the farmer's market that I participate in, and I'm hoping that I can pick it up while he's away. I did give him, part of his gift, but I was still waiting for this item. So hopefully it'll be here when he gets back. And then my son, he's training he's doing a 200-mile bike ride for charity. So hey Sue, he's going to be, he said he has to take his run. He has to get some miles in. I don't know. I think he's going to do like 50 miles in the morning. But then I'll be able to hang out with him a little bit on Saturday. So I'm excited about that. I just can't believe he's doing, he rides all the time, but 200 miles, whew, it's a lot, but it's for charity, so he's getting his body conditioned, because I think it's happening, I don't know if it's August or September, but I feel like it's coming close. I use a mobile groomer for my dog, and today she came and gave him a bath. I swear, like normally he loves his little treats, his milk bone treats. I tried to give him a treat after he acted like he didn't know me. I'm like, but you smell so good. But he does not like he doesn't like the blow dryer. He doesn't like that noise, and he doesn't like it in his face. And so he was not happy with me today. It's like, but you smell much better. So I still appreciate that I found her, because the place where we would take him closed. So now he can get groomed without any issues. All right, we are almost finished this bottom layer. And then we just have to add our sign and make our bow. Rachel, it was bad. I was like, I literally put it to his mouth, and he looked at me as if, like, ma'am, this is not enough to have me forgive you for the ordeal I just went through. And I'm like, okay. Rachel, I loved your scarecrow. I picked up, mine aren't that big. It's just the face too. I picked up a few small ones when I went to Sims last month, because I made 2 fall scarecrow swags last year, and they were such a hit. So I'm hoping that they will be a hit again this year. So I bought some to put in the boutique, and then, or 1 to put in each boutique, and then I'll take 2 to my fall shows. So When I work remote too, normally he hangs out with me. He came downstairs. He wanted no parts of me. I'm like, I didn't mean to. I thought I was helping you out. For those of you that are crafters, which do you prefer, deco mesh or grapevines? Deco mesh has always been my go-to, but I like me some grapevines. If I can find grapevines that are in good shape. I picked up, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to use them. Okay, Sherry. Rachel, you might be right about that. I bought these square grapevines when I went to Sims, and I thought they would be perfect to do for like double doors and put for Christmas. Okay, that makes sense, Andrea. For the longest time, I think I had an issue with grapevines because I didn't feel like I had the right greenery to fill up the grapevine. And so while I love to do them, I just thought I didn't have enough. And so in the spring when I went to Sims, I loaded up on what I thought would be good greenery filler. Now, whether or not that's true, we shall see. Mary, you got to venture out and try grapevine. Just be careful of the glue. Do any of you ones that do the deco mesh, do you do swags at all? Or do you ever put them in evergreen? Because I've even put my deco mesh in a grapevine wreath too. I've incorporated both, especially at Christmas time. I don't think I've ever done it for fall, but I have definitely done it at Christmas time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like to do, I guess I'm one of those people, like, I don't want to just do one thing because I'm afraid that I would get bored with that. So I try to mix it up. But I will say I probably do more grapevines. Oh, see, I can't even say that. I was going to say I do it more in the fall and Christmas, but I feel like I do a lot in the springtime too with all the florals. So I can't make that statement. It is fun. I love, the variety of the deco meshes. I like the fabric ones, but the fabric fibers tickle my nose, but I like the way they fill out the forms. Oh, okay. Nice. I think I've ever, only ever used my rails to do centerpieces. I've not used it to do a swag. I might have to try that. And Theodore, I have been looking at boxes because I think I am going to venture out and try to sell some bows for the upcoming season. So I've been looking at different sizes, but I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until my spring show and get some revenue or some money, and then order some boxes, but I'm going to wait until I make a profit first. Oh, see, I've never sprayed my wreath. But yeah, the fibers are something. Oh my goodness. They tickle. Then I start to sneeze. $12 by $12, okay. Does that just fit one bow, or can more than one bow fit? All right. So we are done with our base. See, Rachel, I feel for me that grapevines are faster. Well, let me rephrase. It's faster when I'm not on camera. I get myself all worked up when I'm on camera. But I do have to think about it, but I feel like, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. I think, because the whole reason I didn't do the grapevine tonight is because I felt like it was going to take me 15 minutes. It only had like 4 pieces. And I was like, well, that's not fun. I want to hang out with my people. Oh, okay, Andrea. Good to know. Oh, 12 by 24. Okay. I put my sign on first because I was like, I don't know how big my bow's going to be. Oh, I can appreciate that, Andrea. All right, so here is Santa. All right, so then I'm going to add my bow, and I'm going to incorporate a couple of more ribbon colors. Still red and white though, but I have them in the order in which I want to do them, so. I did a 10-inch tail. Which may be too long, but it's all good. I'm going to twist this because I want the ho 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 to be in the same direction. So I'm just going to give it an extra twist. Do another twist. Oh no. Just going to try to clean this up so that it doesn't buckle too much. But I just want to make sure that the ho 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 is in the right direction. It's glitter. Hi, Shelly. Welcome. All right. I haven't used polka dots in a while, so we're going to use some polka dots. Oh, that's good to know, Andrea. On one of my creative groups last night, the coach she used, what do you call it? Chalk paint, I think, in a screen to make this very cute tray. I was telling her it would be that project would be a great booth filler. So while I'm in my downtime, I plan to design some signs for spring, get my Christmas cards together, and then try to come up with some other projects that I can do to fill my booth. My bow's gonna be fat. All right, now I'm just going to top it off with this ho ho ho. I don't believe this has, oh, it does. It has a little bit of wire in it. I think I'm just going to do a center loop. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do a center loop with this. All right, let's see. I need a pipe cleaner. All right, pray for me. Make sure I grab everything. I have been known to not get it all. Let's see. Okay. It's so thick, it was stuck inside the... All right, so I'm just going to put my pipe cleaner behind here before I tighten it up. And then give it a good tug. I haven't done, I've done a swag and just a regular round one, but this year I plan on, I have quite a few shows, so I do plan to make garland. I bought all the colors, so garland, and then, oh, I should have fixed that. A grapevine, a swag, and a regular deco mesh. So yes, I plan on doing that. I saw the ball garland that I had picked out, so I'm excited about that. And I always, you know, because I'm visual and I like to plan it out, I already made a diagram of how I wanted to display it. So and I probably will also do, because people say that you know, this type of ribbon or wreath won't fit in their door, so I probably will do a low profile in the same color too. So there is a variety. But yes, ma'am. I've never really added the garland, but this year I plan to add the garland. All right, so now let's do some trimming. I'm glad I'm not alone. I draw it on a piece of paper, then I draw it on my iPad. And then the iPad is normally the final, and so then I just print that out when I go to my show so that my husband knows how I want it set up. I like to at least have a plan. Sometimes the plan has to change, but at least if I have an understanding of where I want things, I can still maybe group them together. Because I know I did a show in Hampton, Virginia, and I had it all spaced out, but they gave me a bigger spot than I had paid for. And so I was like, this is not in my plan. So I had to regroup real quick, and but it worked out. All right, guys. I think I got them all. Yep. Yep, I cut them all. So, all right, what do you think? Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I'm going to switch the screen. All right. I think we are all set out. I had brought this. I even had my glue pot. I was going to add some. Thank you, Theodora. Thank you, Andrea. I was going to add, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to unplug my glue pot, and I think I'm going to call it a day. If you aren't currently following me, I would love for you to hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, get the notification, subscribe, so that you know when I go live. I go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. August is going to be a little tricky. I will be here for the first the first Wednesday in the month, but then probably the second two I will not, because I will be recovering from surgery. But I will try to do something. At least that's my plan. I'll try to do something so that I at least have something showing. I might pull out some old videos and repost them. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And I will see you next week, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. You guys have a great day. And thanks so much for watching.